Hi everyone, I'm Cendril, and welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. As we see the new screen door zombie in action. I went over in last episode, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. We'll take the sun shroom, the puff shroom, our new fume shroom. You can see that. We'll take a walnut. What else to take? We're gonna put the fume shrooms up close, so I'm not gonna take the chomper. You can take the chompers anyway. Just know the fume shroom has kind of a short range to it. It's a little longer than the puff shroom. I think I went over that already, that it's 4 squares. You'll see. Let's take... Sorry. A snow pea. And... yeah, why not? The potato mine. The main thing I'll be showing off is the fume shroom. Grab. And per usual, we're going to get our puff shrooms out as much as possible. Especially here at the beginning. Where are you coming from? While we get started. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Oh, hello. We'll just get rid of you. And we want to get out the... oh, I'm sorry. My throat just wants to not work today. Or at least right now. We want to get out as much sun shrooms as possible. That way they can grow. Good. Now we're going to start needing walnuts. And looks like we can show off our new fume shroom. Right there, that's about as far as it's reaching from here. A little closer would honestly be nice. But it'll be fine. You see, it still has the screen door. The other ones were shooting at it. This puff shroom was shooting at the screen door. And you saw the screen door took a lot more hits than the zombie did. Because the fume shroom just went straight through the screen door to hit the zombie. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's going to have a hard time getting through the cone by itself. That's why you need multiple of them. It's a good thing that, all things considered, they are pretty cheap. You'll want to really stack them to do a lot of damage. And that'll end this wave. Well, that'll end the stage as soon as we get through the final wave. The key to the fume shrooms, and they also hit multiple zombies, as you can see here. Because the attack goes through. Stop there, please. You'll just really need to protect them with walnuts, because each blast doesn't do a lot of damage. But once you have 2, even 3, they can reach the zombie when they get to the walnut, and there you go. That's really how you need to use them. Stack them up behind walnuts. And if you do that, like I said, they are pretty cheap and only 75 and can hit multiple zombies in a line. They're very nice to use. This guy is also very nice to use. This is the Grave Buster. Plant it on a grave to remove the grave. That's right. 75 sun, and you can say goodbye to that grave. Hey, Crazy Dave. We now have 790 cash. I think that's how much we have. Remember I said that once we've reached 750, we'll get a new... We can get a new... something? He didn't specify. This is what it is. Hey, want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $750, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. Yes, you want this. Alright, and hey, when you save up 5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. See you later. So now you can take 7 slots. You have 7 slots, so you can take 7 plants, and when you reach $5,000, you can pay Crazy Dave to give you an 8th slot. Very nice. Tried our new Grave Buster. So now, there's a pole vaulting zombie, just to annoy you with by jumping over the walnut and getting to the fume shrooms. Kind of annoying. And the screen door zombie, of course. Let's see, what else to take? Again, take the potato mine. I'm using the potato mine a lot to really show it off because it's very handy, and to be honest, I usually don't use it enough. It's especially handy at the beginning. And we'll take a Snoopy. Good? Alright. Ready, set, plant. The Grave Buster will do exactly what it says. It'll get rid of a grave. This is fantastic for you because then that's another place for you to put plants. Sun shroom. Puff shroom up here. Another sun shroom. Alright, so far so good. The Grave Buster is a little expensive at 75, but trust me, it's worth it. Also, the stages will be longer. I don't know why I placed that there, because I'm going to put a potato mine. If you're not using the potato mine, just stack a whole bunch of puff shrooms and try to get a walnut out there. That'll stop the... You'll be able to get the conehead zombie at that point. Okay, good. Let's get started. We're gonna get rid of this. You also get money sometimes. I don't think you get money every time. A thing you can do with the pole vault zombies is you can have a puff. You can just put a puff shroom up front, which is quite funny because then it'll jump over the puff shroom into the walnut, It's something you can do. I need to take care of you, don't I? I like to get rid of the graves, because remember, at the final wave, graves will spawn more zombies. Plus you get a little bit of cash for it, so might as well. I like to get rid of them early, and then later build up more defenses. Put that there. Money. The sound effects will help you a lot if you're trying to, you're over here, you're not looking on that side of the screen, and you're looking for cash. And you're afraid you're gonna miss cash, because eventually cash does disappear. Put you there. Walnut. Alright. Doing pretty good now. Put you there. Because you can hear when a zombie dies, so just kind of glance over there real quick to see if they dropped a coin. If they didn't, then that's okay. You just move on. And good. Probably 3 fume shrooms are the way to go. But for fun, I'm gonna start putting snow peas. Oh no, you jumped into the walnut. And the snow peas are just to buy more time for the fume shrooms and other plants. That's why I like them. Now, the screen door will block the pea, and then any zombies behind the screen door and the screen door zombie itself won't get frozen. That is the power of the screen door. Oh, if I had a snow pea down here, I could show you. There, observe. Oh, no, that one wasn't in the way. That one. Get in the way, screen door zombie. There we go. Right there at the end, you can see it. But, no graves, no extra zombies. So, there you go. That's why I like the snow peas. You usually can't get them out that fast at night, just because, well, you don't get as much sun. But they're nice to have. What do we have here? The Suburban Almanac. It is the Suburban Almanac. It keeps track of all plants and zombies you encounter. It's really cool. So you go to the Almanac, and you can view the plants that you have. Pea shooter. Pea shooters are your first line of defense. Damage normal. You see how much damage they do. Everything will be relative to the pea shooter. So the pea shooter is the standard. So its damage is normal. How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea shooter says, hard work, commitment, and a healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight and high-fiber carbon dioxide made it all possible. Make it all possible. It'll show you the cost and how fast it recharges. So recharge fast. We go to the walnut. We know it recharges slower. It has a slow recharge. And it costs 50. We know that. And toughness. If it has a toughness rating, it tells you how well they take hits. So, because it doesn't have an attack. So the walnut's toughness is high. Walnuts have hard shells which you can use to protect your other plants. People wonder how I feel about getting constantly chewed on by zombies, says Walnut. What they don't realize is that with my limited senses, all I can feel is a kind of tingling, like a relaxing back rub. The flavor text is cool. I guess I go over that at the end of the LP. After I get the plants. And this is the same thing for the zombies. It'll show their toughness, how much damage they can take. Regular garden variety zombie. And everything is based on this zombie. This zombie loves brains. Can't get enough. Brains, brains, brains. Day in and night out. Oh, the stinky brains, rotten brains, brains clearly past their prime. Doesn't matter. Regular zombie wants them. Now if we compare that to the conehead zombie, makes him twice as tough as normal zombies. Toughness medium. And the screen door, his toughness is low, but the screen door's toughness is high. And then it says his weakness. Froom shroom. He got his screen door from the last inexpertly defended home he visited after he ate the homeowner's brains. So there you go. That's where he got his screen door. If it has a weakness, they're really weak to that particular plant. We know he's weak against the foom shroom because the attack goes through the screen door and hits him, and his toughness is low. So there you go. It's really neat. I like the almanac. Anyway, ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hunting squirbows. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Gophers? Yeah, just like that. But instead of squirbows, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. Hey, look, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you. So, this being level 2-5, we get another minigame of sorts. It's Whack-A-Zombie. Yes, it's just like Whack-A-Mole, except with zombies. It is quite fun. All you have to do is click on the zombie. Like so. That's it. Hey, money. You can also click on money. What the game will do, however, the zombies will do, is begin having more graves show up. Hey, sun. What's the sun used for? As you can see, you can get some potato mines, or, what I like to buy, grave busters. So you can get rid of graves. You can also get potato mines to give you another line of defense. I like getting grave busters, and what I will do is get rid of the graves closest, because you can see that's where they're spawning from. You can also get cherry bombs in case you get overwhelmed. I think the grave buster is the best buy, and again, you want to start from the ones closest to the house, because that's where the zombies are going to spawn. You want to basically push them back. Another thing you can do is get rid of some on a row. Focus on a row. That way you don't even have to worry about it. Now conehead zombies will pop up. Being twice as strong, yes, they need 2 hits. Still not that hard. Just click twice. Even if you don't have really good reflexes, as long as you buy grave busters, you shouldn't get overrun. Again, you can also buy potato mines to help yourself out. So if you focus on a row, like getting rid of all the, like so, get rid of everything on a row, you know you could put potato mines other places. Also, the zombies are going to start going faster. And there was a buckethead zombie. It takes 3 hits. Yay, money. Final wave. If you get rid of a lot of the graves, that final wave won't pose a problem. Also, something you can do, here's a little trick. It's not needed. It's just maybe a $30 extra. But you can still use leftover sun to get rid of the graves. Like I'm doing now. To me, honestly, the Grave Buster is the best buy. Here we go. Yeah, the potato mines are just kind of there. As you see, the last wave, there'll be a lot of Buckethead zombies that show up. If you've got rid of a lot of the graves with your sun, then it's not that big of a deal. Just click away. And that's this level. It's fun. And with that, penny pitcher achievement. I believe that's when you have over the first time you have over $1,000. You got a new plant. This is the Hypno Shroom. Look, it has swirly eyes, and it has a whole bunch of different colors. It makes a zombie fight for you. It hypnotizes the zombie, and the zombie fights for you. It's very interesting. Although, you have to be careful how to use it. Look at this guy. This is a football zombie. Football zombies are extremely tough. They have a lot of defense. It's all that padding in the helmet. I'm talking even more than a Buckethead zombie. So the football zombie is dangerous. It's also a little faster, I believe. Because you've not fought it yet, you can't see its stats. That's how the game, is like, no, you have to beat it first before you can find out information about it. The Hypno Shroom will help you a lot here. So make sure you take it. But like I said, you're gonna have to be careful about how you use it. I'll show you how. And cherry bomb, just in case. Let's go. Or like it says, let's rock. But my thing is, let's go. So let's go. Ready, set, plant. The Hypno Shroom is instant. Once it gets placed down, it's ready to go. And also, once you place it down, the first zombie that eats it is going to be the one that you hypnotize. There's the key. It's a one-time use. Like a Grave Buster. Grab plant. Except instead of getting rid of a grave, you're hypnotizing a zombie. So what you will want to do is wait until you see a zombie that you want to hypnotize, and then plant the Hypno Shroom right in front of it. Trying to make sure that that is the zombie that eats it. Shroom high. Sun Shroom. We're gonna get rid of this grave. It is in the way. Okay. So far, so not bad. Like so. You place it right in front, it eats it, and begins running the other way. It will attack any zombies it runs across until it goes off the screen like it just did, unfortunately. What you could do is wait for it to get over here, then hypnotize it. That way it does have a chance to run into other zombies. And if you don't have defenses set up, that's what you're going to want to do. Alright. Let's really get started. Buster, plant. So now you're gonna always want to have 75 sun just waiting. Huge wave of zombies is approaching. Final wave. Hey, see, it is faster. So, let me get rid of these so you can see. It's quite funny. And there you go. The football zombie being much stronger will easily get rid of other zombies it comes across. And that's how the Hypno Shroom works. You just place it in front of the zombie you want to take over, and there you go. You want to try to take the biggest zombie that you can. In this case, it's the football zombie. And now we get this plant. This is the Scaredy Shroom, a long-range shooter that hides when enemies get near it. The Scaredy Shroom is interesting. It's very cheap and only costs 25. It does as much damage as a Puff Shroom, so it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it shoots the entire screen, something that our other mushrooms have not been able to do yet. Again, the football zombie. So you want to put the Scaredy Shrooms in the back. That way it can actually fire. Like it says, if an enemy gets near it, it stops firing, it hides, and then just gets itself eaten. Which is, thanks, Scaredy Shroom. It's scared. But like I said, it's a Puff Shroom that fires the entire distance. So I'll show you how I use them. And we'll take all the mushrooms. And we'll make this the last stage for this episode. Sometimes I put the Scaredy Shroom right back here, like all the way in the back. You can do that. Actually, I probably think you should do that. I think that'd be the best way to go about it, now that I think about it. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just put the Scaredy Shrooms here. But you can put the Scaredy Shrooms all the way in the back. That way they won't get scared. All these graves. This is when it becomes a problem. And there are a whole bunch of graves for a reason. Now they want you to use your new Scaredy Shroom to have some long-range firepower. Their biggest asset is that they're really cheap. So they can begin doing damage before they even get to the Puff Shrooms. Not a lot, but it's there. And like I said, put the Scaredy Shrooms in the back, and then just move your Sun Shrooms up a level. And there you go. Give it a view. They are handy to use because they're very long range. Just don't put them anywhere close to the front. They'll get scared and stop shooting, which is what you don't want. Start getting rid of some of these graves as a huge wave approaches. Place you here. For this level, build a lot of scaredy shrooms and you'll be okay because, again, the long range. I see you there. However, they're not going to do much against the screen door, so you'll still need your fume shrooms. Okay. Get rid of this grave. Hello, that's a diamond. Very lucky. If you get a diamond, it's $1,000. It's $1,000. So, very lucky. Just another reason to get rid of the graves. What else? That's about it. With the scaredy shrooms of being able to hit long range, you can place them out early. Again, to help you set up bigger defenses like fume shrooms and the like. Coin. Okay, what else needs you do? Plant you there. Now the Grave Buster can be eaten. You want to make sure that there's no zombies directly around. It does get its job done fairly quickly, but just be careful. And a huge wave of zombies is approaching. Final wave. So that's how you use the scaredy shrooms. Put them in the back, let them shoot the entire way. Hi. Oh, just stop that. And the scaredy shrooms would be good to provide long range defense at the beginning, and it's still useful at the end here on the night levels because, well, it fires the entire way. So, very nice. We get this thing. This is an ice shroom. The ice shroom will temporarily immobilize all zombies on the screen. Extremely handy. Here we have a dancing zombie. Crazy. Here's the ice shroom. Ice shrooms temporarily immobilize all zombies on the screen. Damage very light. Single use instant. That's the thing behind the ice shroom. Yes, it will immobilize all the zombies on the screen. Take 75. It's like a snow pea, except it freezes the enemies and it works instantly. So you can think of it as like a cherry bomb that hits the entire screen and slows the enemy. It does very light damage. It does do damage, but it's very, very little. The main thing is it's a great stall tactic. You know, everybody stop. However, now you have to decide what you want to take. Because you'll take your Sun Shroom, you'll probably take your Puff Shrooms. I still take them. I think they're great. Fume Shroom, your Grave Buster. You could take the Hypno Shroom. You'll definitely want to take your Walnut. But see, you can't take all of your Shrooms now. You have the Scaredy Shroom and you have the Ice Shroom. Take what you would like to have. It just depends on your playstyle. Do you want the long range, or do you want the chance to just freeze everything? Like I said, I'm going to end this episode here. Next time, we'll see this new dancing zombie who's ready to disco, and I'll be showing off the Ice Shroom. That's what I'm going to take. I may end up changing something else out, but I'll probably stick with this. And since I showed off the Scaredy Shroom, I'll leave it behind and show you the Ice Shroom. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.